We've all dreamed of having the superhuman qualities that we grew up seeing in our favorite superheroes. There's something magical about the thought, and we always wanted to live that dream. Thanks to advances in technology, you can now possess these superpowers. Here are 7 superhero gadgets that actually exist. Iron Man gloves. One of Tony Stark's most powerful gadgets is the Iron Man glove, which is able to produce powerful lasers to beat his opponents. The gadget you see on the screen is a dual laser Iron Man glove. This Iron Man glove is filled with real lasers and features both a red and a blue laser. The 3000 milliwatt blue laser embedded in the glove's palm could burn wood and sizzle an orange, while the less powerful 700 milliwatt red laser is capable of blowing up balloons. Here's another cool tech from YouTube scientist Hacksmith, who made Iron Man gloves with a rocket launcher. The launcher itself extends and retracts via servos that are activated by micro switches embedded in the glove. This means you can extend and fire rockets and retract the launcher with just a finger. Spider-Man web shooters. Have you ever wanted to be like Spider-Man and have the ability to shoot webs out of your wrist? Well, your Spider-Man fantasy might come true with this gadget. A Singaporean man has created a fully functional web shooter, and it can do more than just shoot threads. This functional web shooter uses a nylon-like string and a lot of other mechanisms to make your superhero aspirations come true. There are powerful neodymium magnets and spring projectiles incorporated inside of this web shooter. The string is tied to the projectile and around the middle finger, so when the string is pulled, the projectile releases. Invisibility cloak. Invisibility has always been one of the most desired superpowers. Although it's easy to see how some people would abuse this power, it's still popular among the superhero fans. Thanks to Japanese innovation, this extraordinary power may be available in the near future. It's made of some silvery material and can make its wearer instantly disappear. However, the Japanese invisibility cloak doesn't rely on ancient magic to work. Instead, it uses metamaterials to reflect light and make anything behind the cloak disappear. In other words, the material of the cloak acts as a flexible screen which projects whatever the camera attached at the back sees. Dr. Octopus's meta limbs. Armed with 4 powerful and nearly indestructible tentacles, Dr. Octopus is regarded as one of Spider-Man's most infamous enemies. Eric Finman, who is a Bitcoin millionaire, has recreated a real-life, functional version of Dr. Octopus's forearm prosthesis. The suit was meant to work as a prosthetic prototype for a young Marvel fan who suffers from hypermobility symptoms. The suit was created using 3D printing and took about 6 months to manufacture. The arms are powered by 8 motors, which allow it to lift lightweight things. The suit is still a long way from finished. However, Finman believes that with more improvements, the suit could lift a car. Robot suit. As we know, different machines combine into a giant humanoid machine known as the Megazord in Power Rangers, which can be controlled by Power Rangers inside. Well, I'm glad to say that the same giant robot exists, and it's called the Method 1 robot. Created by a South Korean company, the robot can mimic the arm, hand, and finger movements of its pilot. The entire robot is held up by 2 enormous chains since it doesn't have the best balance. Development of the robot cost over $100 million, but the 13-foot-tall, 1.5-ton robot is not for sale yet. The company says that newer versions of the robot could one day be used for disaster relief or military operations. Flying handbots. If you've always dreamed of zipping through clouds or soaring high into the sky like Iron Man, keep watching. This incredible invention was built by Richard Browning using 3D printed parts and specialist electronics. Although the inventor hovers only a few meters above ground when using it, for safety reasons, the suit has a speed record of 32 miles per hour and altitude limit of 12,000 feet. It features 5 miniature jet engines that are situated on the wearer's back and arms. Running on jet fuel or diesel, the suit is capable of flying for around 10 minutes. It can take off vertically and uses an exoskeleton design. Of course, tech like this doesn't come cheap. The model you see on the screen will set you back $250,000 if you want to buy one. Telepathy. Maybe you don't want to fly or be invisible. Maybe you've always admired Professor X and his mental powers. Well, Telepathy is an ability that may be part of our future. Researchers at Duke University used neuroimplants to send electrical signals from one rat's brain to another rat's brain. The signal was to make one push a lever, and it worked. Unfortunately, human experimentation is still a ways off. However, a scientist in the UK, Christopher James, achieved the first brain-to-brain telepathic conversation. He placed electrodes on the subject's scalp. His daughter was the subject, and had her imagine moving an arm or a leg. He later performed more experimentation on more subjects and had people imagine performing simple actions. This action was translated into a flashing light signal and was sent to the other person's brain, causing the other subject to complete the action. Thanks for watching. What superhero gadget are you hoping for? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.